Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait to get to school each day and wait for you to pass my way. And bells start to ring. An angel starts to sing. Hey, that's the girl for you. So what are you gonna do? Hey, little girl, I love you. So all I do is think of you. Day and night, that's all I do. I give you my mind all the time. What up? Hey! Gonna take the long way home, just so I can be alone. Go ahead and share the live. What's up? What's up, Lady Tillman? How you doing? My heart is here to stay. Hey, I'm in love with you. I think the world of you. What up? What up? What up? What up? Won't you please, please be mine? Sway with me, y'all. Sway with me. What up, Miss Cherry? How you doing? You get your stuff in the mail yet? They don't make R&B music like this no more, do they? Look at me on time. I stopped listening to the radio in 2000. Or do they make R&B music like this anymore? Do they even make R&B music anymore is what I'm trying to figure out. What do I know about Troop? I'll tell you. I know everything there is to know about Troop because I was a super fan. Video killed the radio star. I remember that. I remember that. I actually threw an after party for the Troop concert and they actually showed up. I have had many iterations of Mama Trey. I wasn't always Mama Trey. I wasn't always a mama. Okay? I don't know them, but I know them. You feel me? Okay? They showed up. I played darts with the lead singer. We hung out. We had drinks. I wasn't always a mama. Okay? Share the live. We are here to... Every time I hear Anita Baker, it takes me back to that concert that I went to with my ex-boyfriend who was a total dweeb. Y'all ever went to a concert with somebody who just sat and critiqued the concert the whole time because he fancied himself as being a musician? Don't ever go to a concert with somebody that's not as much of a fan as you are. My day is great. How was your day? I know you had a hard time last night. How you feeling today? Don't ever go to a concert where the person's energy don't match your energy. Remember I said that. Because they're going to totally ruin the experience for you. Don't do it. Okay? So we are here to talk about eating according to your blood type. So share the live. I don't understand what is going on. Maybe Maybe I need to put on my new glasses. Why did I get new glasses made if I was still going to wear the old glasses? I don't like the new glasses as much as I like the old glasses. But the old glasses, I'm beginning not to be able to see. Fine, I'll start wearing the new glasses. Now I need to just go get those lenses put in these frames, probably. I mean, what happened? I could see yesterday. But my eyes have been bothering me all day today. Maybe I just need to do this and get them in focus. That's a little bit better. But you know, your eyes will change when inflammation leaves the muscles of your eyes. All right, hold on a minute. Let me see if I can remember where the hell I had to go find them. I didn't know where they were. I'm going to start this live over. I just want y'all to know that. So, tell me, how far along are you guys on your journey? Those of you that are here, have you started already? Or are you just still thinking about it? Nope. I still see the same. Something's weird. I can see a little bit better in these. I'll just keep these on. I think the problem is I'm not, you know how you get new glasses? I don't know if it's just y'all. My vision has obviously changed. When your eyes, the reason your vision will change is because inflammation is leaving the muscles behind your eyeballs. Okay? You can have some inflammation and then it'll go away and then it'll change your eyesight. But the reason that I really can't see out of these is because I haven't been wearing them. And it's gonna probably take me a couple of days for me to be wearing these consistently for it to adjust. I never listen to my eye doctor. You watch the video, you'll be making the sweet potato bake. I love that sweet potato bake. Love, 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 love. So that's what I had for dinner last night. And then I got hungry, so I had some tuna before I went to bed. If you're gonna have something, are you the daycare lady? I think you're on the wrong live. Yeah, you should stick to only the beneficial foods. Okay? There's no point in eating the neutral foods at all. Because the whole point is to change your health. The whole point is to improve your health. And if you're just eating the neutral foods all the time, then nothing's changing. That's why when somebody comes here and say, oh, I've been doing this for a week and nothing's changed, tell me what you've been eating. And then the stuff that they're listing is stuff that's on the neutral list. So it's like the definition of crazy. You're doing the same thing, but you're expecting a different outcome. Okay? I'm fantastic today. How are you doing? So I'm going to start the live over, but before I start the live over, are there any questions, any blood type eating questions you guys have right now before we get into all of this? I'm diabetic and hypotensive. Aren't you the guy that asked me if I was the daycare lady? I knew something was wrong with you. I'm not seeing y'all. Aren't you the person that just asked me if I was a daycare lady? Now you're asking me questions about your health. See how quickly y'all be needing me? First you offend me, then you turn around and need me 5 seconds later. What daycare lady? What you talking about? You're diabetic and hypertensive. Do you even know your blood type? I don't know if you're a man or a woman. I can't tell. Do you know your blood type? Did y'all figure out what type of hypertension y'all have? That was something I left y'all with yesterday. Have y'all even figured out the type of hypertension that y'all have? You're B negative, high N. You're O positive. So you're a diabetic. She takes care of our health during the day. Oh, I don't know her. Is that the older lady that be talking about tooth stuff all the time? No meat. So you're not eating it. Are you a blood type B and you're not eating any meat? Fats, you are. If you're an A, you're not supposed to be eating any meat at all. Let me see if this thing will let me. Thank you, God. It finally let me slide this thing over to where as the chat is larger, so I don't have to strain to see the comments. Always faithful. Always faithful and on time, God, isn't he? You have lupus, what can you do? Eat according to your blood type. You have lupus because you eat chicken, sweetheart. Okay? You had beef today? What did you have it with, sunshine? It's always faithful. Woo! Sing it! Ma'am, Miss Lynette, how often are you eating chicken, sweetheart? Let's talk about the 5 things that are on our list, shall we? Noodles. Sunshine, you one of them special people that ain't gonna do, you're not gonna do it, are you? You're just not gonna do it. Why would you have ground beef and noodles? Did you get your list last night, ma'am? No. I'm gonna tell you right now, we don't do trying over here. We don't do trying over here. Either you're doing it or you're not doing it. Okay? You just started eating a lot of chicken the past year. That's why you got the lupus, sweetheart. I'm gonna tell you right now, try is unacceptable to me. Either you're doing it or you're not doing it. But that's on y'all. Y'all have to remember, what y'all eat don't make me shit. What y'all eat don't affect me. Y'all are the ones with the health issues. Okay? Y'all are the ones with the health issues. So you are the one that has to take responsibility for what you're doing. I'm not going to ever be that person that's going to check up on you, motivate you, degrade you, and say you better than. I'm not a coach. I am a teacher. I'm not a coach. I am a teacher. I know you just started, but if you just started, you already knew what you did was wrong. You knew the noodles were wrong. Because you are the person that said, I know I failed. As much as this is about the food, it's more about the mindset. Okay? As much as, what's up, girl? As much as it is about the food, it's much more about the mindset. Okay? Your whole mind has to change. You have to want to do it. Okay? There are only 2 motivations in life. Okay? There are only 2 motivations in life. Pain and desire. When the pain gets great enough, you'll change. Or when the desire gets great enough, you'll change. Other than that, can't nobody make nobody change. Nobody. Okay? You have to want to do it. My pain was great enough for me to say, okay, no more fucking around. My pain was great enough for me to say, I'm done. Ain't no food on this earth good enough for me to be in this type of pain. When you get to a point where you can't walk, when you get to a point where you can't walk, your pain is so great when you can't get your ass out the bed, but you still trying to eat some fucking food. At that moment, like I said, my faithful God was like, eat for your blood type. And I was like, laying there, remembering in 1992 when I read this book, when it came out. I was like, when I read it, I was like, that's a great idea. And I did not put any action behind it. I did not try. I'm not that person. If I'm going to do something, I'm either going to do it or I'm not going to do it. Okay? Because there's a whole lot of Christians that be out here straddling the fence. And I'm not a religious person by no means. But I believe in universal law. I believe in karma. I believe that what you put out is what comes back to you. So I don't half-ass do nothing. Either I'm all in or I'm all out. When I was in church, I was an extremist. I did not drink. I did not smoke. I did not party. I did not have sex. I did not watch television. I did not listen to music. I was in. And when I got out, I was all the way out. Okay? I did not go back. I have not been back in 31 years. Because I'm not going to go back to church if I drink. I'm not going to go back to church if I have sex. I'm not going to go back to church if I'm listening to Keith Sweat. I'm not going to do it. And that's literally what it says in the scripture. Either you're going to be hot or you're going to be cold. Because if you are lukewarm, I will spew you out. So y'all are going to have to make a decision. Either you're going to be with this body or you're going to be against this body. Because the way that you're living right now is against it. Miss Betty, I need you to ask somebody in your family to help you get your list. I don't know what else you want me to do. And why do you wait for me to get on the live, Miss Betty, to help you with your list? I've sent you the list twice, ma'am. I don't know what kind of tech support you expect me to give you. You're going to have to ask someone on your end to help you download the list into your phone. Okay? I don't know how else I can get it to you. Okay? You got it. Now you got to get it. Y'all have to make the decision as to whether or not have somebody on your end. All you have to do is literally click on the link and it will download into your files on your phone. Or if you have a computer, if you have a laptop, okay, download it into your laptop. Okay? I swear I should have been a judge. I wanted to be an attorney. In my next life, I will be an attorney. Hey, what's going on? In my next life, I will be an attorney. Because that's what I wanted to be. I will argue for you. How many of you sitting here today are diabetics? When I'm with you. Or pre-diabetic. How many of you sitting here today have an autoimmune disease? What's up, C? trying to figure out how I now I'm trying to figure out how I can give Miss Betty this damn list. Hi. Share the live and tap the screen, guys. What's your type? Mine is A. I can send you a picture of it. Oh, that's nice. Add her. Send her screenshots. Y'all just want me to just do a whole lot of shit, don't you? It's not enough for me to create it and do it and put it all in. It just ain't enough. Somebody in the group can help her out. You're a type O. I love you too. Okay? Somebody add her and send her the screenshots, please. Miss Betty, what is your blood type? Okay? The Eat Right for Your Type gives samples of menus. Type O, Ezekiel bread and eggs. That's not. Who here is ready to change their health? Because we got too many people playing. Nothing about your health is going to change with you trying to hold on to the old foods you love. She's an O. I need an O to send her the list. Send her pictures of it. Nothing about your health is going to change if you are still trying to eat the foods that made you sick. Okay? You just think eating a different kind of bread. You never seen my face so, oh my God, Miss John, that's great. Why do y'all expect change but you're still doing the same shit? That is literally the definition of insanity. Y'all want change, but you don't want to change. You want different results, but you don't want to do anything to get the results. Y'all know what sacrifice means, but you're not willing to actually sacrifice. This is what sacrifice looks like. This is tithing. Okay? This is sacrifice. This is giving an offering at the altar. Okay? Think about it like that. In order for you to get better health, you're going to have to sacrifice something. So if the minimum that you can sacrifice is the shit that's literally hurting you, why is that so hard? What about menopause, Connie? That's not a question. I'm in my 4th year of menopause, Miss Connie. Nothing is going to change if you still continue to do the same things. Well, can I just eat the neutral foods? That's still eating the same stuff. No, if you make your health a priority, there won't be any excuses. Because your body is sitting back asking, why is it that this person is not making me a priority when if I break down, they're dead? Y'all don't get that. The minute your body is tired of your excuses and your bullshit, it departs. Your soul departs this vessel. The only thing tying you to this plane of existence is the vessel your soul resides in. And y'all put everything ahead of this vessel. Do you have a video for type O? Why would I have a video for type O? Why would I have a video? What is going on with y'all? Go get the list, Miss Millicent. How do you deal with the aches and pains? I don't have any. They all went away when I changed the way I ate. Y'all haven't accepted the role that food is playing in y'all lives. The reason that you're having the aches and the pains, it's not age, it's not menopause, it's not whatever. It's because the foods that you're eating are creating these conditions in your body. There's a list, Miss Shonda. There's not a video. Click my name. Then when my face pops up, hit my face. It'll take you to my page. Click the link on my page and get your list. You're welcome. Okay? The reason that your body is throwing a temper tantrum right now, because it's trying to get your attention. It's like a middle child. You know how a middle child is always trying to get your attention, and it doesn't care if the attention is positive or negative? How many of y'all got a middle child at your house? They don't care if the attention is positive or negative. They just want your attention. The reason that you have the lupus, the reason that you have the arthritis, the reason that you have the horrible menopause, the reason that you have the horrible periods, the reason that you have acid reflux or gas or belching or any of these things is because your body is trying to get your attention. Woohoo! Woohoo! Hello? Why are all of these things ahead of me? The firstborn child gets your attention. The baby gets your attention. But the middle child gets nothing. So it's going to keep acting out, throwing temper tantrums and getting worse and worse and worse until you're forced to pay attention to it. If the pain that you guys are feeling right now isn't enough of a motivation, trust and believe it gets worse. Why do you want it to get worse? I got to the point where I was wearing compression socks and special shoes, adult stride rights, otherwise known as Skechers. Okay? And Skechers don't go with none of the Adidas clothes that I wear. Okay? I was taking pain meds every day over the counter because I'm not going to go get no prescription drugs. Every day. Couldn't sleep, couldn't even walk across my place. I was in so much pain. Why did I even let it get that far? I was making excuses. Oh, well, maybe if I do this. Oh, maybe it's the menopause. Oh, maybe it's this. Oh, maybe it's that. And then the menopause was a whole other thing. Bleeding for 45 days straight. Hot flashes. Night sweats. All of these things. Why did I even let it get that far? What I'm trying to do is to get y'all not to let it get that far. Okay? I'm trying to get y'all to head that shit off at the pass. But y'all still want to make excuses. If y'all don't think that your body can get worse, trust me when I tell you, it can. I stopped the hot flashes because I stopped eating the thing that creates the hot flashes. How many women here are going through menopause? Tap the screen to share the live. Tap the screen so we build up the numbers so we get this information to as many people as possible. Okay? How many women here are going through menopause? I'm in my 4th year. I will be 55 years old in February. Hey girl, hey. How many of you are going through menopause? Or you got a wife going through menopause? Okay? My menopause got worse and worse and worse. I was using CBD and all kinds of stuff, trying to just alleviate these symptoms. Nothing helped. The minute I stopped eating chicken, all of those symptoms went away. The reason that your menopause is as bad as it is because chicken is just estrogen. So most Americans, the average American eats 100 pounds of chicken per year. PCOS is from chicken. It's directly linked to chicken. The research reports are on the National Institutes of Health. You can go there and look it up. And if you are blood type B, chicken is literally deadly to you. Who here is a blood type B and you're still eating chicken? Who here is a blood type AB and you're still eating chicken? No one should be eating chicken. Chicken is literally the perfect disease delivery system. So many diseases are linked to chicken. And if you are a blood type B or AB, the lectin in the chicken, it does not matter if that chicken is ghetto or organic. It does not matter if he's got a college education or if he dropped out in high school. It doesn't matter if you grew it yourself in your own backyard. It has a lectin in its meat that attacks our bloodstream, because I'm also an AB. Tap the screen, okay? I'm also an AB. And my son is a B. It attacks our bloodstream, causing our red blood cells to clump together, creating blood clots, pulmonary embolisms, autoimmune diseases, and stroke. That's for blood type Bs and ABs. For Os and As, it's overloading your body. It's overloading all of our body with estrogen. So when you have excessive levels of estrogen in your body, it's just wreaking havoc on your hormones. Okay? From your mood to the symptoms that you have with your menopause or even PMS. Your sex drive is low. For men, it's erectile dysfunction, low sex drive, man boobs, all of that. She's an AB. Chicken. Even 1 in 4 packs of chicken that you buy from the grocery store has salmonella. Your daughter died from an embolism at 21. I am sorry. But this is the stuff no one is telling us. No one. It's in the book. Okay? How do you guys explain food allergies? Where do you think these diseases come from? You just think, because your doctor will make you think, oh, it just runs in your family. And when they tell you that, it's like you accept it. That it's just going to come upon you one day. Like diabetes. Oh, it just runs in the family. How many times have y'all heard that or heard somebody say, oh, it runs in the family? When you accept that logic, it's as if you're just counting your days until you become the diabetic, right? If you accept it, that means you're not going to be doing anything to prevent it. When diabetes is a preventable disease. How can you, as a doctor, say that it runs in your family and eventually you gonna get it if it's a preventable disease? It can't be both. But they want you to accept it because they make a whole lot of money off of you if you just accept it. And that's what they want. Diabetes don't run in your family. Your recipes do. Your aches, you were having aches and pains because you was eating chicken. The thing that runs in your family are the recipes, your culture, the way y'all eat, where y'all live in the country. Oh, we live in the South, this is what we do. Oh, I'm Hispanic, this is how we eat. Oh, I'm Italian, this is what we eat. As if you can't get yourself out of that box. Well, hello, thank you. As if you can't get yourself out of that box. This is how black people supposed to eat, huh? So we're literally, by our cultures, pushed into eating a certain way. 50% of Hispanics are diabetic, which is a preventable disease. Because of their culture. What's at the root of Hispanic eating? Hispanic cooking? Corn. What does corn do? It inhibits insulin production in the body. Corn, anything with corn, anything made from corn. Just about everything in Hispanic culture is corn. And then you got pork. Yeah. Oh, you don't eat chicken? You think you too good to eat chicken? I do. The fuck? Anytime anybody's ever pulled that logic on me, you think you too good? I do. Why would I not think I'm too good for something? That's crazy. Do y'all see how crazy that sounds? You mean to tell me that the people and the friends and the family that you were born into, family is people you inherited. You didn't choose those people. You inherited them. It doesn't mean you have to stay with them. If you are around people that would shame you into doing things because they do those things, you need to get the fuck away from them. I would divorce them. I live all the way across the country from my family for a reason. I don't have anything in common with them. Why am I going to stay around people I have nothing in common with? I don't want to come to the family reunion. I don't want to come to the family gathering. I don't want to come to nothing. Speaking of Thanksgiving, I ordered a turkey breast, a bone-in turkey breast. Why do I have a ginormous turkey sitting in my sink right now? I have nowhere to put that turkey. It's not going to fit in any of these freezers. It's literally this fucking big. What am I going to do with that? Listen, I am. But y'all have to understand, y'all are not going to heaven or hell with anybody. So whenever somebody says shit like, oh, you're going to die alone, everyone dies alone unless they all go down in a plane together. That's not a threat. I benefit from turkey, man. But it doesn't have the level of estrogen that chicken does. I'm gonna have to cook it and break it down and freeze it. I'm the only blood type AB is the only blood type that benefits from turkey. Okay? To get the list, just click my name. Then when my face pops up, hit that. It takes you to my page. Click the link and get your list. Okay? Listen. Y'all's families will have y'all as sick as they are because they don't want to feel like you are better than them. A hen is nothing but a chicken. So, a hen is a chicken. You are in this fight by yourself. The only person. It's just you, and you. It's nobody else's business what you are eating. Why is that somebody else's business? I have recipe books, Miss Carolyn. You can go get the recipe books. Okay? Why is it anybody else's business? You're going to have prime rib. You already know what you're doing to me, right? You know that's... Jordan made a big old steak yesterday, and I didn't eat any. So proud of myself. That thing was this thick. Hi. Listen. This is just you and you and you. Okay? Your family is not getting sick with you. Okay? When you are in pain, your family's not in pain. You are. Are you talking about for Thanksgiving? Why can't y'all eat according to y'all blood type for Thanksgiving? Is it just too hard? This is the true test of a crackhead. Being around crack. Are they? I don't really like lamb chops. This is really about to be the true test of a crackhead. The holidays. Y'all about to be around crack. Especially macaroni and cheese. Y'all are not ready. Y'all are not ready. Y'all gonna fall off that wagon so goddamn hard you're gonna break a hip. Y'all are not ready. I can see it. What kind of spices can we use for your blood type? It's on the list. Go get the list. You found beef liver at the halal meat market? Exactly. That's where you need to get it. Y'all are not ready. Y'all gonna be like, oh, I'm about to start all over again. Y'all have to think about this the same way you think about crack and alcohol. I'm all negative. My spouse and kids are all positive. What does that have to do with anything? What does your positive or negative have to do with it? Your positive and negative doesn't matter. As long as y'all are the same, or y'all are all O's, aren't you? Y'all are not ready. I can see y'all right now thinking about all the food. You found a restaurant depot? That's the move. I can see y'all right now thinking about the food. But maybe I should start at the beginning of the year. How many of y'all had that thought? Maybe I should start at the beginning of the year because then I can just eat through the holidays. How many of you thought about that? How many of you found beef bacon? Come on, be honest. I'm ready. I go out and eat and don't wait. I know that's right. Here's how you have to think about it. Okay? How much longer do you think your body is going to put up with your bullshit? You're in a relationship. Hi. You're in a relationship. Think about it like this. You're in a relationship with somebody, and this person is asking you not to do your normal bullshit. Okay? Because some of y'all get into these relationships and you do everything that person wants you to do, or you'll stop doing whatever that person has a problem with. But when it comes to your body, you're just like, it'll forgive me. Y'all, you're in a real grown-up relationship right now. Am I prone to have bone issues? Are we? Who's we, ma'am? I don't know who we is. Okay? Who's we? Y'all are in a real grown up relationship right now. Okay? A, B. No. If you have bone issues, it's because your body is sucking minerals out of your bones. Because you're eating foods that your body can't digest, which will then make you protein malnourished. It doesn't matter what y'all eat. If your body can't digest it, you're not getting the nutrients from it. So then your body has to take it upon itself to wake you up in the morning. Okay? So y'all right now are entering to a real grown-up relationship where you have to actually start adulting, where you have to put the excuses and shit to the side. Okay? This relationship is with yourself. Most people just focus on being a good person so they can be in a relationship with another person. Y'all haven't even had a grown-up relationship with yourself. Okay? Y'all just out here training yourselves to be a good person to someone else. But how you do one thing is how you do everything. So how you treat yourself is how you will be treating another person. You are never going to be able to attract into your life what you are not. I have lost most of my family to food. We all have. I want somebody that's fit. I want somebody that care about their health, and you on prescription drugs. How's that work? You want somebody in your life that's healthy and cares about their health, but you on high blood pressure medication. You on diabetes meds. You got a stomach full of fibroids. You got PCOS and hair growing out your chin and all kinds of shit. But you want a person in your life that's healthy, and you're not. How does that work? Please tell me. Y'all have made a list of what traits you want in another person. They make it real frivolous, like, oh, I want him to have a car, but you ride the bus. I want him to have his own place, but you live with your mama. I want him to do this. How does that work? You attract into your life what you are, not what you want. So you have to become what you want in order to attract that. Opposites do not attract. That's not a real thing. That is not a real thing. Okay? That's not a real thing. Oh, he's my complete opposite. No, you're a dramatic person, so you're attracting a dramatic person. You're a damaged person, so you're attracting a damaged person. You know how you can tell who somebody is? Who they attract. That's all you gotta do is pay attention. Because when somebody's like, I don't know why I always attract bad guys, because you're a bad person. Hi. How you can tell who somebody is who they attract. It's very simple. Y'all ain't think about that? All you gotta do is look at their partner. Y'all think Will Smith is so innocent and he attracted Jada? Will Smith ain't shit either. If he attracted that ain't shit woman into his life, it's because he ain't shit. And everybody's like, Jada's it. No, Will ain't shit. You do not attract a psychopath unless you are a psychopath. Why y'all think Will ain't out here denying nothing that she doing? Because he ain't shit either. He just puts up a much better facade. He just puts up a much better facade. Okay? Do you know who sees everything that you do? You. Do you know who sees everything that you do? You. You do. Your spirit does. That's the only person you have to be loyal to. This is the only person you need to be honest with. And God is within you. So this is who you need to be worried about having a relationship with. I just purchased Is It an Actual Book? What did you just purchase? The list? It's a list. It's an e-list. Okay? I'm trying to get y'all to understand that how you do one thing is how you do everything. Okay? So if you don't take this seriously, you show me that you aren't a serious person. You're a very unserious person. Because the first priority in all of our lives should be our own well-being, whether that is mental, spiritual, or physical. So if you don't care about your health, why would I be stupid enough to believe that you would care about me? How can I believe that you love me if you show me you don't even love yourself? You know why I don't date people? Because I don't see people caring about themselves, so I know they ain't gonna give a shit about me. So why would I put myself out there? If I see a dude trying to holler at me, but he got a big round beer belly, I know his estrogen's high as fuck because his body is converting his testosterone into estrogen. So he's going to be emotional as hell. Why would I put myself in a situation like that? Because I'm not going to be lecturing you about what you put in your mouth, sir. If you don't have enough discipline to take care of this machine, why am I putting myself in that situation? I don't want to be nobody's mama. I'm not even a mama to my own child. I don't want to be that to a whole adult. You work out 4 days a week? Good for you. Keep doing it. Okay? But that's what y'all need to understand. People show you what they care about. So you can look at, if I came on here tomorrow with a damn bonnet on and not looking presentable and this, that, and the other, what would that say about me? Have y'all ever seen me with a bonnet on? Have y'all ever? I don't leave the house. I don't give a shit if I'm running to the mail. I don't leave the house if I'm walking the dogs without looking presentable. You're never going to see me looking like that. Okay? My truck ain't gonna look like that. My dogs ain't gonna look like that. My house is never gonna look like that. I'm just not that person. How you do one thing is how you do everything. Okay? So either you want to prove to your own self who you are, or there is no half-assing it. There's no excuse good enough to not take care of yourself. There's no excuse. Okay? There's no excuse good enough. Because here's the thing. Your body is never going to accept the excuse. That's what y'all don't realize. Your body, there's no excuse that your body's going to be like, oh, she had to go help a friend. Oh, well, she had to take care of her baby. Oh, your body is never going to accept any excuse from you. Because this is the only priority that you have. You cannot take care of other people if something is wrong with you. Oh, I give to my neighbors. When you, at the end of your life, and you trying to get through them pearly gates that you believe in, and they ask you, how did you take care of yourself? And you're going to be, what you mean? How did you take care of yourself while you were down there? They're not asking you how you took care of your kids or your husband or your neighbor. They're going to ask you, how did you take care of yourself? Because the only thing we charged you with was taking care of that vessel. And you're not going to have no answer. Well, I tried my best, but my family was very demanding. And that person going to be standing there with that clipboard and that pen like, say what now? So you mean to tell me you were down there for 65 years. You couldn't walk. You couldn't travel. You couldn't see any of the great things that planet had to offer you. You didn't make no great lasting relationships. You left nothing. You learned nothing. You saw nothing. You experienced nothing. Because your vessel was out of commission. You forced your spirit to live in a body that the organs were so big, your spirit couldn't even expand. You were so inflamed that your spirit had no room to grow. That's how you treated yourself? I've been eating type B for 7 months, beat cancer, no pain, stopped a lot of my meds and feeling great. That is the best testimony I could get on a Testimonial Tuesday. Keep going. So when I say I'm not accepting any excuses, I'm really just speaking for your body. I'm the lawyer for your body. Your body's not accepting any excuses from you because there should be nothing on this earth that is as important as it. Love yourself. You got to start loving yourself more than you love anybody else. You have to. That's all it boils down to. You loving yourself more than you love somebody else. And if somebody comes up and says, you think you're too good at, I absolutely do. That is my go-to every time. Why wouldn't I think I'm better than that? Why wouldn't I think that? You think you're too good to eat chicken? Yes. Like Kanye said, you think I work this hard to drive a fucking... Why would I do that? So, if you have gotten 7 months under your belt, why would you go back to eating below your standards now? Most people are living below their standards because you are settling. Can y'all shut up? Why are y'all being so dramatic today? Y'all are living below y'all standards. You're going to have to require more from yourself. Just like you would require more from somebody you're in a relationship with. Start requiring more from yourself. I could have sat down and ate some of that steak last night because trust and believe my tongue would have loved it. But I decided to put my body ahead of my tongue. Okay? This is what discipline looks like. Okay? You cannot keep falling for the bullshit. You cannot. And you can't blame it on the devil, and you can't blame it on God, and you can't blame it on nobody but your lack of discipline. Discipline comes from desire and pain. My discipline comes from me never wanting to be in that level of pain again. Okay? Discipline comes from you wanting something so bad, you're going to do it even when you don't feel like doing it. Or, I don't want to ever feel that pain again, so I'm going to do this. That's where my motivation and discipline comes from. I got my tofu marinating on the counter. Okay? Jordan's going to have the rest of his big old steak today. That ain't none of my business what Jordan puts in his body. Okay? That's none of my business. We do not cook the same meals for each other. He's a grown-up. I'm a grown-up. So if you live in a house with somebody that has a different blood type than you, what they eat is none of your business. Even if it's your kids, make their meals, sit down, and eat what you're supposed to eat. If the doctor gave you some prescription drugs, are you giving the prescription drugs to everybody in the house? Or you just taking your prescription drugs? If food is medicine and fuel, are you sharing your medicine with everybody in the house because you got some medicine? Your brother has scoliosis now. His blood, now can this blood type diet work? Why wouldn't it? I don't care what disease y'all are suffering from. The way everyone should be eating is according to how their body digests food. I don't understand how many times I can say that. Y'all think that putting some obscure disease, not saying that scoliosis is obscure, but y'all really think that y'all the only people on the planet that's got something so unique that eating according to your blood type is not going to work? Well, what about sickle cell? Well, what about this? And what about that? Everyone should be eating the way your body digests food. Period. Okay? I'm not saying that eating according to your blood type is going to change the shape of your red blood cells if they're already shaped like sickles. If they have little sickles outside of them, that's what sickle cell means. But I have seen people have attacks that have sickle cell. So, obviously, something is triggering these attacks. Okay? More than likely, it's food. It's alcohol. Please do not give in to despair. Okay? Y'all cannot keep listening to these doctors telling y'all there's no cure. It runs in your family. Just like they told me when they told me I had sarcoidosis. What's sarcoidosis, doctor? We don't really know, but it seems to be common in African American women over the age of 40. That line is to get me to accept that I have sarcoidosis, and a lot of other black women have sarcoidosis, so just get comfortable with it. And when my doctor told me, you're going to be on those drugs for the rest of your life, this is what they do. They need you to be on those drugs for the rest of your life. Their lifestyle depends on it. The reason they don't want you to know your blood type is because if you know your blood type, you could cure yourself. They can't have that because they need the money. Stop making it so easy for them. Okay? All it takes is a little discipline on your part to cure yourself. And they know you don't have any. That's what they're banking on. They're banking on you being lazy, undisciplined. They're banking on you believing what they say. They're banking on it. I have to change my diet 3 days for a colonoscopy. Y'all will do that. Y'all will stop eating food. They're going to run some tests. Be careful with that. Thousands of people become disabled every year over routine tests. And they got y'all in there doing tests every year. Every year. Oh, I got to go for my annual physical. Do you know how many people become unalive and disabled over some routine tests? Sarcoidosis is an inflammatory disease. Thank you. So, should I start the live over? Yeah. You paying for the test, you paying for the doctor visit, but y'all don't care because y'all got insurance, right? Tap the screen, share the live. Okay? Tap the screen. I want the numbers up today. I want the numbers up. We need to make some groundwork with this mission. It can't just be 100 people on here every day. Okay? We're moving up to the pivotal time of the year where people are going to fall into depression. They're just going to just let it happen like they do every year. You don't have to take the Humalog insulin anymore. See, you guys are figuring it out. Okay? You guys are figuring it out. Let's get into it. Nah, I'm starting a live over before I get into it. Daylight savings is almost here. Then y'all be using that as an excuse. It was dark outside, so I just want comfort food. Okay? You cannot continue to do the same shit. Okay? So I'm about to start this over, and we're going to come right back. Everybody here come back and bring some. I'm not even going to